Hey guys, hey. I am so sorry. I'm over here sweating, actually trying to get all this set up because I'm ready to go online and then everything starts acting up. Right when I get ready to go online, I call myself being ready, but I wasn't ready. I fell asleep and I woke up like, ooh, let me hurry up and get on here. And then I started having technical issues because this is the problem. Everybody is on the internet right now. And so when everybody's on the internet, you start to have problems. And this particular software that I use, they sent out a notification saying you may experience problems. So I literally have been switching back and forth on all my different laptops. Like, why can't I get this to work? Hmm. So how is everyone doing? Lord have mercy. Let me put on some more. You know, look, y'all. You should have. You buy all these little fancy lipsticks and stuff, thinking you're gonna wear them, and you never wear them. So I said I gotta at least start wearing them on camera, at least, so I don't feel like I'm just wasting my money. So thank you all for being patient. I really appreciate it. So we have Dominia here, our moderator. She said, be sure you all like the video. And then we have Elizabeth here, Elizabeth Jones, Madam Gracie. They finally sent you a notification. Great. Yeah. Um, yeah, things have really been acting up lately, but we got to keep in mind that a lot of people are online. So your internet and everything is going to be acting up, these days. So I guess we just got to be patient. You all tell me, how you doing? Because I just rushed on. I didn't even take a moment to breathe. I'm like, oh my God, people are waiting. See, I didn't even put in a smock on or anything, but it doesn't matter. Do you see? My phone has been going up. How blowing up? How many of you all have had people um, reaching out to you like crazy because they can't find a nail tech? I just want to know. How many of you all have been finding all these brand new people all in your inbox? Because that's definitely what's happening to me. I wake up in the morning to notifications, all in my DM. How much is this? How much is that? And new people scare me because new people, everybody is not going to get on board with how you do things, and you just never know. I'm real weird about dealing with random people, especially a lot of them. They give me anxiety. So I don't know. I was just wondering how you all were doing. Can you tell me how many of you all have listened to the new case study, Little Indian Giver? If you have listened to the case study, can you just please give me like a little yes down there? And what did you think about it? That was something that somebody asked me to do. They're like, hey, can you please post this? And I have been so freaking busy. Believe it or not, I know people are bored, but I am not bored, honey. I am overwhelmed. I had to take a nap before I came on live. I literally just woke up. Dominia, it seems like you're the only one who has listened to the live. Oh, you listened to it, Shannon? Okay. Madam Gracie said she did. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I posted up last night. Had technical problems with that, getting that uploaded. It's just been, oh my God. Okay, Elizabeth did. Okay, cool. What we're going to do real quick. I don't have to keep anybody on here forever, today. But we're just going to jump right into it because I've had you guys waiting. But give me a moment. I had to switch laptops 3 times. So let me pull up this case so we can all listen to it together really quickly, just in case there's something you might have missed. Hold on.
To fly a rocket ship, you need to be an optimist. No astronaut launches into space with their fingers crossed. That's not forward. It deals with what we're dealing with today. But here's a
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we can listen to it together. Okay. Okay, here we go.
great question. I'm going to go ahead and post it. Someone came in my DM with this one. Been promising to put it up. So here it goes.
Hey, Chicago Nails. I have a question for this case study or like a new case study. So I live in the state of Ohio, and the governor just mandated all salons to shut down. Most of our nail techs do take deposits. So my question is, as a nail tech, do you return the deposits or do you keep them and reschedule for a better day? Definitely would like to hear your input on this situation. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so there we have it. We're going to go ahead. Very simple, very straight to the point, right? She's in the state of Ohio. They shut down all essential business. And I think most of us are experiencing that same mandate. And she wants to know, what should she do with these deposits? Because it sounds like she collects deposits. So again, like I said, I'm doing these case studies for you guys. I've been through a little bit of everything and I already have my opinion. But the purpose of these case studies is to get the dialogue going and to see how people are thinking. If you would like to come on camera to voice your opinion, this deals with the COVID situation today. Very unfortunate situation. But if you would like to come on camera, just put your email address and you can come on and you can say something. Actually, I kind of want Dominia to come on stage because Dominia is supposed to be showing everybody her apron and we haven't done it yet. So this would be a good time to do it. So I guess my first question would be this. This is my first question. I can't spell. Oh, I really can't spell, you guys. Okay, so this is my first question, you guys. Should nail techs require deposits? Why or why not? Should nail techs require deposits? Why or why not? I already have my opinion, so should we be requiring a deposit? It's very straightforward. If you guys came on here just to stare at me, we could just stare at each other, but I'll just end the live. It don't matter to me. It's hot up in here. Maybe I should go open my blinds. That's the first question in this case study. Does anyone have any input? Should we require? Someone said, yes, we should because people aren't as reliable. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, so you find that people will book appointments with you and not show up. And I think a lot of that is because they are really, really used to, you know, just walking into the discount salons anytime they feel like it and getting whatever it is they want. They don't realize, though, when they do that, they run the risk of getting whoever is available. And if you like that randomness and not knowing if you're going to get a good service, then I guess that's what a lot of people are used to. They're okay with that. So for some of those people, that's okay. But for me personally, when I'm getting something like a beauty service to pay, you know, all that money, I would want to make sure I know exactly what I'm getting. But for some people, that's okay. They don't, you know, they don't really care, I guess. And the funny thing is, it shows. I can always tell when somebody has gone to a discount salon. I just can. I can look at their services and tell. I just can't. So I get why people say that. Okay, so you, Elizabeth, thank you guys for replying. Yes, because some people will play with your money. Correct. Okay. And then to protect our time against no-shows. So that's the main reason why people are collecting the deposit. So okay, I get that. But here is my next question. seriously, and I want you all to answer this honestly, because this is real honest dialogue, right? So let me see here. Okay. Hey, Keep It Netty. We need some people to talk up in here because, you know, some people just becoming to be spectators. I don't know how people want to be in this business and they shy. You cannot be shy in this business. You cannot. You can, but you won't be successful if you're like shy and introverted. Here's my next question. And this is a good question. I want you guys to think about it. And there are, again, I always say there are no right or wrong answers. The questions I ask is they're thought-provoking. I want to get people to thinking about how they handle different situations and also to see how other people think. Because we always assume that everybody has the same heart as us and has the same mindset, and they don't. And that's why I created the case studies to get people to see, you know, like we're not the same. We don't think the same. And, you know, it is what it is. So the next question is, what happens to the deposits you collect? So you collecting deposits from people, but what are you doing with these deposits? Okay, Dominique, I sent you the invite, the link. Okay, so what are you guys doing with the deposit? So, okay, somebody books an appointment. You say, I need a deposit or whatever. You collect this deposit, $25, $20, whatever. What are you guys doing with the deposit? You're like, what do you mean? I just mean exactly what it says. Whatever. My question really is, what are you guys doing with these people's deposits? You all are collecting deposits, right? So, and I understand why, but what are we doing with them? I guess that's the question. My phone is going to toy. I am so tired. Y'all washed my hair last night. I didn't do anything with it. I just let it air dry. Because, you know, I finally put a relaxer in my hair after 11 years. Probably longer than that, 11, 12, 13 years. I put a relaxer in my hair. And she left it a long time. But guess what? I still have texture in my hair. So I'm happy because I really didn't want it bone straight. So I'm very happy with this. Because I could just let my hair air dry and still do natural type styles. But it's not so kinky where I can't work with it. But I had like a 3C hair texture anyway, but still, I like this way better. It's the best decision of my life. Yes, I'm relaxed, you guys. Believe it or not, this is ear dry. Okay. So, what happens to the deposits you collect? Wait. Well, see, I'm glad that we being honest here. I'm glad we being honest here. Such tea. You said I hit the button on my damn self. Because I want everybody to be honest here. We gotta be honest here. You know, it's like you can't even grow as a person. Now I'm getting pumped up because you know this grape juice getting in my system, honey. We can't even grow as an individual. We're not honest with ourselves. You know, this is why this channel exists, so we can dig down, honey, because I'm going somewhere with this. And we got somebody here, and we're gonna bring her up. We got our moderator. Here is our moderator.
Get out the way. She's not talking to you.
Hey, we got our moderator here, you guys. This is Dominia, our moderator. She keeps things going and, you know, where they're supposed to be, honey. How are you?
I'm trying to pull up my phone so I can get the comments on my phone. That's why I'm not paying.
That's what I did. If you pull it up on your phone, make sure you turn the volume all the way down, or else you can get that back feed.
Oh, Lord. Let me turn the... Y'all can see the moderator's kid. Come here, son. This is Boston. So if y'all ever hear me in the comments talking about Boston, he just turned 5 Saturday. He's very very a lot of things. He just wants to be on camera. So say hey, son.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, Boston. I'm Shecago.
Shecago?
Yep, like Chicago, Illinois. You're what? Boston, Massachusetts.
We ain't finna talk about Hot Wheels. Go over there.
So Dominia said she was gonna come on camera. I could tell that you just grabbed that spot and just threw it around your neck and so I'm gonna go on camera.
I did because it was in my bag. Since I got it, I actively use it. Like one of the first things I noticed about these smarts, first of all, I don't know what this material is, but it's very soft. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's not crunchy and plasticky like I thought it was gonna be. It's like little fabric something. I don't know. I like it.
It's very silky, right? It doesn't hold all that dust and stuff, but it's still thick and durable.
And this feature right here, how you can adjust it, and it's an easy slide adjust. I love that. And of course, it got the little tie strings, and I already got a stain on it. Like
you can wash it. You can wash it numerous times. It's gonna be fine because it's not that little, like you said, a little Ricky Pink one.
Yes, I love this apron.
Can you stand up and let everybody see? That's the latest design. Everybody kept, that's my little trademark. I say, design. So this is the designs apron that she has. She got it because she is such a great moderator. So that's her apron. And it's vibrant. What do you think about the colors and stuff?
I love them. They're vibrant and not.
I like the golden.
I don't know. I've just seen a lot of aprons that like a lot of my classmates was buying, and they look really cheap and just thrown together. You can tell they were definitely made in China. No offense to nobody out there, but some stuff just look cheap and some stuff don't. And this does not look cheap. Like I like it. I just like that it's silky. It just feels good. It makes you feel like, yeah, you need to be paying me $60 for a full set or whatever.
They should. That's funny because we just got Cece in here, and Cece just got hers today because it's been in the back of my car forever. And she said she loved it. Cece, I want you to come on camera and show yours in a few minutes, but we're about to keep on with this discussion. And Dominica, do you want to stay on camera for a minute? Or do you want to come off? Because this is a good one. It's very simple, but I'm going somewhere with what I'm saying.
I'll go.
She's not asking you no questions. She's talking to me.
Boston, should she stay on the camera or stay off the camera?
Do you want to come to my house?
Oh Lord.
I am gonna come over there.
Okay. You want to play with? My mama said she's going to buy me a Hot Wheels set, and I have a lot of Hot Wheels in my car.
Well, I'll bring you some more when I come. I will. Let me get back to work. I got to make some more money now because the Hot Wheels cost money, honey. Okay. So Cece, now come on now, let me know now because I'm gonna send you a link because you just got yours too. But you do like it. I'm glad you got it because of the coronavirus and everything, things were shipping a little bit slower. And I'm like, it's hard for me to tell. I've been on their butt, like, where is this order? Where is that order? Where is this order? Because they are very slow with tracking, updating the tracking. Even though it's moving along, I can't see it a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So let's go back to these comments. What happens to these deposits they collect, right? You know where I'm going with this, Dominique. You know. Look, they said they are no longer available and clients can't get them back.
Yes, you can wash it, Elizabeth, without it washing off. It's not like screen printed on here. It's actually like in the fabric.
Oh yeah, it's not screen print. It's in there. You can wash it. It's in there. It's what do they call it? It's a technique. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it either.
It's not sitting on top where it's gonna wipe off. I can tell you that much. It's a laser technique. It's in the fabric. It's in the fabric. So Madam Gracie said this. I hold it, but other nail techs spend it. Look at keeping that. She said, spin, spin, spin. Y'all spending people's deposits. Elizabeth said it's gone on supplies. See, y'all done got me worked up now. I was sleepy. I told you I just woke up right before this live. I almost missed it. Y'all done got me woke up now because now we have some real discussion. Because what happens to these people deposits?
I haven't started doing. I actually was working on my booking site before the live started, so I haven't I won't be doing. I don't know what I will be taking deposits, but as far like if something like this happened, or just in general, I'm not spending that stuff because anything might happen. They might have gotten into a car accident. I don't know. I might not want to deal with them and just be like, you know what, here go your money back or whatever. And if I done spent it, I can't do that. So that's just my opinion. I would spend it just right off the bat. I would hold it until I'm complete with the service.
Okay. Well, Cece said she thinks it goes towards the service. Now, yeah, we know that the money goes towards the service, but what are you doing with the deposit once you collected it? That's the question here, right? So let's see. Trina said, hi, ladies and gents, how's everyone doing? You late? Yeah, Trina, you late. You're late. Where's Sharina too? She late too. What'd you say? You said that the apron is too cute. Ordering your mask tonight. All right now. Yep, and you know, all the shipping on different things, it was lagging for like a week and a half, but now they're kind of picking up there. They're catching, everybody is catching up on their shipping. I think that it was crazy for a minute, but I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's about to happen. I can't even speak on it. I'm trying. You love it, Cece. You need to come on camera and show yours. You just got yours today. You haven't even had it 24 hours. You said, can you wash without washing off? You could put this in the washing machine. Can't you? Would you feel uncomfortable, Dominia, putting that in the washing machine?
No, not at all. Now that I know I can wash it, I'm definitely gonna throw this in probably with the next load.
You know, can you put that up in the camera? Can you just put it up in the camera so they can see, like all the way up in the camera so they can see, like it's in there. It's actually in there. It's in there. Can you kind of do like this with it, with the fabric? It's in the fabric. Like the fabric is actually dyed that color. It's not gonna wash off or anything. It's not like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know I was in the freezer.
So Trina said, I thought it's supposed to go towards the appointment. It does go towards the appointment, but I want to know, what are you guys doing with these deposits once you collect them from people? And if you have to go off, Dominique, just let me know. It doesn't, you did what I asked you to do. I appreciate it. Just let me know. But yeah, so I want to know what you guys were doing with that. So that's good to know that people are saying they're spending it on a few people say they're keeping the deposit. Some people say they buy more supplies with the deposit. They spending the money. Okay. So with all that said, we're not going to drag this out forever and a day. My next question is just simply this right here. I'm going to ask this one. It's a very, 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 very simple question. Okay, here's the next question, you guys. Should the nail tech give the deposit back in this particular case? Because the particular case was caused by COVID-19. Governor said everything is shut down. Non-essential businesses all must be shut down, no nothing. And so this nail tech is trying to figure out what to do because she got deposits for all these future appointments. So should the nail tech give the deposit back in this case?
I would, because times are hard for everybody. Like, yeah, it's definitely hard for us in the business that we in because we can't go to our businesses or our brick and mortar spots to do services. And a lot of people that I know who would have been working out of their homes, they haven't been doing anything either, just because of the severity of the situation. People don't want to get sick. And I know for here in Memphis, like, our cases are shooting through the roof because these young folks are so stupid and don't.
Girl, they having a whole Corona party in what was that, Florida? They had a whole block party. I think it was in Miami. They were having a whole block party, and then everybody had their basements open, having basement parties and stuff. Like, what are y'all doing? It's like a roulette party.
When I say stupid, they real stupid here. It was some kids over the weekend. Decided they wanted to pull up to a gas station and have a little Corona party, and some guy actually got shot and killed. So, yeah, welcome to Memphis. But yeah, I would definitely give it back because getting your nails done is a luxury, and if you were able to put your little deposit down, yeah, you probably had it then because your job was open. You may be one of those people that's affected and can't get no money right now. So that little 10, 15 or whatever you put down, even if it was $5, yes, I would give that back because you don't know what that person's situation is. And even though me as a tech, I need money too. I don't know. I just feel like just to keep the customer relationship there or whatever, like I would just go ahead and give it back because it's harder.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this rent with the Cadillac and gas money spent. You know a whole lot of jumping ship. Woo! All right now, you said a lot right there, girl. Okay.
I feel like Shannon Kane and keeping Nettie's ideas, but I do not know which one I would do.
Okay, well, Elizabeth said I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, this situation is different. You said I'm just applying them to the rescheduled appointments. That's what Shannon said. Keeping Nettie said, ask each client individually what they want to do. We have time to make phone calls now. Okay, now we get into some good comments here. My friend is a nail tech. She said 2 people booked an appointment with her and told her they had the virus. They still want to come. They still want to come. I got that virus, but I still want to see you. I still want to see you.
Oh Lord.
And Iris, are you kidding me? But I believe it because of the way people that are reaching out to me, they acting like crack queens now. People are posting pictures of their nails online all broken and somebody help me. And you know, a lot of this is on a whole other psychological level. People's self-esteem and happiness, a lot of them is connected to their beauty. And so there is literally a psychological not problem, but issue or a certain withdrawal if people are not able to feel like themselves. They're around their loved ones, they're around their boyfriend, and their beauty services are breaking down. A lot of people, believe it or not, that's why I said in the last video, nail techs matter because we matter. We make a difference in people's lives, and they're now realizing they're willing to pay whatever they got to pay to keep beautiful. And now they don't have that privilege. And so now that's why they all running back to us. And oh my God, this is a whole nother conversation right there. But y'all, when I tell you, it's crazy. People don't care. They say, I got the virus. They still willing to come out. People are like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Can you take me? Okay?
You're not finna outward.
They're not even going nowhere but to the grocery store and home. And they still like, whatever you can do. When nobody has been like, oh my God, that's too long. Right now, for me, you can't get in with me right away. It's like a 6-day, 7-day week. For real. It really is. To get in with me, I might have 1 slot available here, maybe 2 in the next 6 or 7 days. Other than that, you can't get in with me because I'm limiting who I'm doing and how much I'm doing. But these people don't care. They are not complaining. They like taking it. And they ask me, what's the price on this? What's the price on that? No matter what price I say, they be like, okay, I'll see you then. They just want to know how much to bring. You know why? Because they used to pay probably a little bit less. A little bit less. Don't be discounting prices for people right now either. I'm
not. I'm surely not. No. You wasn't checking for me 2 months ago. Now that you all of a sudden you see me on your friend page. Oh, now you see that I do nails. Oh, now you want to know, girl, go away. No,
I'm here. I woke up like this. I've been the same nail tech as I was before all this. Now you checking for me. Not the discount stuff for people. Charge for everything that you want to charge for. These people do not care about your health. When a person is trying to come to you, they're saying, I don't care about your health or mine, and it's a big risk for you. So you better make sure that you're charging. Give yourself hazard pay if you want to. Did you hear what I said? Everybody hear what I said. If you want to, if you're going to do this, give yourself some damn hazard pay. They're going to pay it. People know they get extra money about to come in. And also people not spending as much money because they can't go nowhere. So don't feel no type of way about it. Get your coinage, get it all in your pocket.
It doesn't
I can't
have
hear.
that much power.
You can't hear?
The TV doesn't have that
Why
much
not?
power, Mama.
Click out, come back in if you want to. Okay. I'm gonna read some more comments. You said, Trina said, I would just because she doesn't know how long this is going to last. Also, she doesn't know the client's financial situation, being that things are being shut down. Then Shannon said, but hold on, let me kick Dominia out. There she go. Okay, there we go. So, and then Shannon said, but if you ask for it back, I will give it back, but I'm not offering it though.
Okay.
Elizabeth, I agree. You should give it back because people are losing their job. People haven't even started losing their job yet. People think they just temporarily laid off and sent home. They think they are. Everybody ain't going back to work.
At all. No, and that's next. Like my school, like we're doing the little online classes and stuff right now. Clap it up for me. My last day is Saturday. We excited. But my teacher told me that 90% of their staff has been fired. They will not be coming back when the shutdown is over. So, and I'm like 90%. So how many teachers did y'all keep? 2? Because this sounds like the whole building.
This is a mess, y'all. And this has never been, we've never had to witness this in our lifetime here on earth. None of us. The last time that there was something to this magnitude here in the United States, I want to say it was around the year 1912 when they had the swine flu epidemic. I want to say, don't quote me on that, but that was the last time the United States experienced something on this scale in terms of something like this happening in a pandemic form. So they don't know what to do. They to be honest with you, everybody kind of winging it. The winging it and trying to make up and make it look like they're being productive. But I'm telling you, this is about to explode on a whole nother level because they were unprepared and caught off guard. Yeah. So you said especially regular pedicure clients. What's especially regular pedicure clients? I'm confused. Let me go back up here and look at your last comment. Your last comment was Keith Hay, Boston.
What?
Okay. Elizabeth, you laughing. I'm so serious. If you laughing at what I say, y'all better be charging hazard pay because you're putting yourself in a hazard situation by taking people because we don't know what the hell they're doing. We don't know what they're doing and how safe they're being.
And I look at it like this. The main ones that's really out here nicking for their nails to be done, I feel like a lot of them be the ones that's out here trying to go to these little Corona parties. Like, you just want your nails go try to stun on somebody. Yeah, I got my nails did. You ain't.
Still keeps it fresh. You gotta know the right person. You know, you don't know who I know because I know people, and yeah, I give you information. Period. You can't even afford her. Yeah, okay. I ain't playing with them. And my prices went up April 1st, which is today, and I had already warned everybody, and they're going up. And I just got to print everything out. But yeah, hazard pay. Don't be afraid to charge hazard pay, you guys. Let me step away. Do you all get how to charge hazard pay? You can charge an extra $20 if you want to. Let me tell you why in a second. Hold on.
Yes, Madam Gracie, the Rona parties. Thank you.
CC, get your butt on this camera. All right. So you could charge the extra $20. And if you feel guilty, I cannot do that to people right now. I could never do that to people right now. Why do you feel guilty about charging people for something that is not even non-essential? They don't care. Is getting your nails done and your feet done essential? They don't care. So why are you worried about charging them? It's not like you're selling cans of corn or selling cases of water to people they need to live. Who the hell needs nails or toes to live? They don't. So if they got money to do that and they're willing to risk everything for, why wouldn't you be compensated properly for that? Because we are at risk. And when you do hazard pay is because there are extra risk involved. And then for nail techs, it's extra for us because we have to do extra disinfection, extra sanitation, extra overhead. That all equals to extra overhead. How? Because now you're washing hands. Now you spraying. You cleaning more. You're going through way more cleaning supplies. You're going through way more masks. You're going through all these different things. Okay. And let's not forget that we should be charging for our time, you guys. It's more time involved to prepare to even do someone in this type of situation. Charge for your time, charge for your overhead, charge for the convenience of it all.
I think it's too, people just want to like kind of remain normal, especially these people that's at home now. They bored, they don't have nothing to do. So they're like, oh, let me get out the house and let me go get my nails did. So I kind of get that aspect of it because
Well, it's the funnest thing they can do right now, ain't it?
Yeah. That won't get them locked up. They won't be cited or whatever for going to one of these corona parties. So I get that aspect of it because I too am now bored because my days were me going to school and taking my son to school. And now we're not doing it. We just checking in for a couple of minutes on the little online thing, and I'm at home playing with my little dummy hand. So now I'm looking like, okay, so what am I gonna do? Aside from the people that I do have from time to time that did make appointments and stuff.
Girl, I wish you were in Shecago.
Me too. So we can play jacks and play cards and stuff.
Girl, please. I am busy as hell. I keep telling Cece I'm having anxiety. I'm so busy because I can get all this stuff done. I actually said I wish I need to bring an assistant here or somebody to help me because I need girl, I got a lot to do. I'm behind. I've been behind. I need help. I'm for real. I don't even have time to plan stuff or nothing. Y'all don't understand. I'm behind because I don't just do nails. I got the whole online store. I got this YouTube channel which involves a lot of responsibilities and stuff, and just cleaning, and I got like all my gel swatches and stuff. They need to be reswatched because all the numbers came off, and it's a lot of stuff to do around here. A lot. I wish I had somebody to help me to understood what I was doing. I don't even have anybody I can. They wouldn't even understand what I need them to do. But yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not bored. I'm overwhelmed. I know
I kind of just been taking this time to go through my inventory and making sure all my summer stuff is stocked because I'm still just planning for my girls to have hot girl summers. So I'm making sure that all my colors stocked, whatever glitters, all that crap, decals, whatever I might need. Cleaning out some of these old polishes I got. That's really what I've been doing, just trying to stay occupied and getting more business stuff handled, like working on my logo and just whatever I can do since all of the state stuff downtown is closed and I can't like go to take the PSI or go get a business license. I can't do none of this stuff, so I just been trying to prepare for when that time comes. It is prepared, you're right. But your mama just got tongue tied. I'm sorry. Thank you. That's why I got you here.
But, okay, I'm about to put you on the spot right now.
Oh no.
I'm about to put you on the spot because we got to make sure that we are on top of our stuff and stay sharp for the state board, right?
Stop.
You just finished a client. Your station is now dirty. Which one of the following are you doing to your station to make it clean again? A, sanitizing. B, sterilizing. C, disinfecting. D, all of the above.
Disinfecting. Stop.
What's your answer?
Disinfectant. I don't need this to be big, son.
That is correct. Okay, you got it, girl. Because people in these Facebook groups, I listen to them all the time. People be trying to talk like they know what they're talking about. I'm like, you contradicting yourself. They be like, I'm sanitizing the station. You don't sanitize station. You cannot you can only sanitize skin. You disinfect surfaces and inanimate objects. And so that's what the state board is going to be. That's for everybody. The state board is going to be asking you those same questions, different types of ways, trying to trip you up. All you got to understand is that sanitation deals with the skin. Anything that is not the skin is disinfecting. And sterilization is removing all live pathogens or anything from the surface, which is kind of virtually impossible in a salon. Even though people use autoclaves in the salon, it's really impossible because the environment in itself has to be sterilized, in order for that. It's really only really possible in a hospital setting. But I know the current milady will teach something a little bit different, but when we were taught back in the day, sterilization is really only possible in a hospital. Just checking to see if you know. But let's get back to this last question. So congratulations, you got your stuff, girl,
Reading is fundamental.
It is. And understanding. See, that's the thing. A lot of people just want to pass the state board, but we need to understand what we're doing. Not just memorizing it. Do you know what you're talking about? Do you understand why you're saying what you're saying? Or did you just memorize it? But do you even understand why you're saying what you're saying? It's a difference.
Yeah,
it is. Okay. So I guess that last question was what? What was it? Should she? I'm trying to find that last. Okay. So should the nail tech give the deposit back in this case, right? So is everyone done giving their comments? Let me look down. You said it might have been a Spanish flu. That's why I said don't quote me now. But if I'm traveling, it's 3 people. Okay, that's the question I'm gonna do after this case study. QT. You said make my money, girl. I'll be trying. I got some other. I don't know if I want to announce it, but I'll give y'all like a little sneak peek of what's coming up.
No, make it a big announcement. Don't do no little sneak peek.
The moderator has spoken. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me clean off this. I feel like I want to clean off this camera. I feel like it's not clear. Hold on.
Miss Shecago.
Yes, Boston. Oh yeah, that made a difference.
Right.
No, she ain't buying Hot Wheels Shrek. How about you save your money?
Wait, I gotta work first now. It costs a lot of money. It's hard out here for me. Hold on. So I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna give my little final little thoughts. It's nothing big. It's just my little final thoughts. Such a lady. Get like me. Okay, so Madam Gracie said, what is your thought on receiving deposits? So some of you all may be new on my channel, because if you kind of watch all my videos, you will know that I do not collect deposits at all. The only thing I do I gotta kick her out. Okay, there you go. So if you watch my channel, you'll know that I don't collect deposits. The only reason why I don't collect deposits is because I don't feel like, it's a few reasons why, and I always talk about psychology, okay? A lot of people want to come to you in the future, and believe it or not, just from all my years of doing nails, people literally be walking around with $1 in their bank account. Literally, we be walking around with $1, $2 in their bank account, $5 in their bank account, just enough money to get back and forth to work. Okay, believe it or not, people run their life like that. I would absolutely probably be in a mental institution. That's just me. But people do that. Everybody runs their life differently. Fine. So I feel like you can kind of deter people from booking with you if you're requiring money up front, If a person wants to book an appointment with you for next Friday, that could be their payday. But you're asking them to give you some money today. But they want to come to you for their birthday party on Saturday, and they want to come to you on Friday for their big birthday party on Saturday, but they don't have no money today. Right now, they just paid their baby daycare. They just paid their cell phone bill. They just gave their mama $20 that they owe her. They don't have $25 to give you today, yet they want to come to you next Friday. Okay? And see, little stuff like that, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is just my little old humble opinion. Okay? I ain't saying I'm perfect, I'm right. But just my experience and understanding people, you might be pushing some people in them Asian salons just by doing that. Because the Asian salons, they can walk in when they got the money and get exactly what they want whenever they feel like it. So while I do not collect deposits, what I do, and I've said it numerous times, is that I have a card on file. And when they book, they have to put a card on file. And what my system does, which is Acuity, and I'm going to type it right here because, and I keep telling them they need to give me a damn referral fee for keep saying this, for saying this so many times, but I'm going to tell you. On Acuity, what I do is I have just a card on file that's connected to Square. And what it does is it captures the card. And what it does from that point on is it just charges $1, just to make sure the card is valid and working. I don't get the $1. It captures $1 and then it releases the $1 back just to make sure that it's a valid working card. So if I need to charge them for the no call, no show, or whatever I need to charge them for, then I have a card on file. So me personally, I've always done a card on file because that's just easier for me. And then I understand that some people necessarily don't have $20 or $25 to give you, but that does not negate the fact that they want to be a client of yours. And not everyone has that money at the exact moment, but they want to make sure that certain appointments and different things are already set up. And so that's how I look at it and how I do it. And that has worked for me tremendously. And it also, I do capture the card because it says, hey, if you're serious, put your card down. That's your collateral, but I don't charge. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something for real. That's how I get a lot of people too, because people reach out to me like, how much is your deposit? I could just hear it in the message, like they feel some type of way. I'm like, no, it doesn't charge you anything. It's going to capture $1 and release it. And they go, oh, okay, thank you. See you then. They're actually happy. So it's a win-win for me. Now, in this situation right here, this is a very unique situation that's never happened in our lifetime. So this is why I asked you guys, I said, what are you all doing with these people's deposits? Because what I'm pretty much sure is that people get people's deposits because I have some things that people give me deposits for and it's just going into my account with everything else. And I will spend the money, it gets spent. And that's why I don't want a whole bunch of people giving me deposits because I'm going to be spending money that I haven't worked for. I'm going to be spending money that I have not made yet. It's a very dangerous fine line because here we are in this situation right here where people are, both of us, both sides are in a situation where it's at no fault of either of us, and people may want their deposit back. Now you're gonna sit up here and say, I just want you all to wrap your man around what I'm trying to say, because you gotta be fair. You gotta be fair. That's why I asked, what are you all doing with these people's deposits? Hold on. Let me do this because I want to make sure I'm clear with what I'm about to say. Here's the situation that is no fault of anyone, either one of you guys, right? This person had a deposit on file with you for April 1st. But this happened and you're not taking people, you're not allowed to take people, they can't come to you, is no fault of anyone. You're going to force them to put that deposit on a future date. But the original contract agreement for the deposit was for April 1st. And you're saying, I'm not going to give them their deposit back because you can't come on this date. But we both know that it's not at their fault or in their control. So you're basically holding them accountable and kind of like saying you can't get your money back for it when they're not at fault. And we hold deposits for people who are going to be at fault. In a situation like this, the client is not at fault and neither are you, but you're still penalizing them and not refunding them or allowing them to have a refund because you are treating them as if it is kind of like their fault. You have to give them the option to ask if they want their money back, because you can't force a person to say they want to come at a future date, because the original contract they placed the deposit on was for April 1st. So to be in all fairness, you need to give them the option of if they want to apply it to a future date or if they want it back. That's just my little opinion. See, the truth of the matter is, the truth of the matter is, for real, I'm going to run to the ladies' room. That's the truth of the matter. I'll be back because I'm going to get into it. Okay. Dominia, she muted herself. You're muted. Okay. So the real truth of the matter is, that's why I asked the questions the way that I asked the questions, because the truth of the matter is a lot of nail techs be spending their money before they made it. And they got all these deposits from people, and they got deposits from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And if you charge $25 times 8, that's over $200. That's $250. So they done collected $250 worth of deposits for people in the next 10 days or whatever, or in the next 7, 8 days. And they don't have no $250 to get them back. And that's what be really happening. They're gonna spend that money. And that's another reason why I don't like to collect deposits, because that money for me will just go right into my other money and I will lose track of that. And see, here go a prime situation where the client is going to be penalized if you tell them they can't get their deposit back. It's not their fault they can't come to you on April 1st. They had their keys in their hand. They were ready to come to you on April 1st. So why would they be penalized that they can't get their deposit back? At this point, this unexpected situation happens to everybody. Everybody. They probably put nails on the back burner and say, I can't do nothing right now. I just need to see how it's going to fold out. So I need my $25 because that's a tank of gas, or I got to put that on the light bill, or I got to hold on to all my cash right now. So since I can't come right now and this unexpected event happened to everybody, I need my money back. See, nail tech be done spent that money. That's what really be done happen. Okay. And you got all these deposits, you done spent the money already. See, that's why I asked the questions the way I asked them. It ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to get people to understand, in running a business, we have to be prepared for the unexpected.
And see, that's why I said I don't know if I'm gonna be doing no deposits, because I know me, I'll be done hit somebody happy hour in a minute.
I don't deal with deposits.
I can't. I'm looking at my account. Oh, where does extra $20 come from? Oh, yeah, come to happy hour. Okay, we're gonna find sorry for boxing to go.
And the other reason why I don't deal with deposits is because that can fool you and mess with your head. Because you could be busy one Saturday or whatever, one Friday, but you don't collect all these deposits. So yeah, you got a $400-500 day, but you only seeing $200 in your hand that day because you got the other money days and days ago and you already spent it because you overinflated your bank account in advance, and you done spent that money because you saw that money. So when you come in and you do the actual work on Saturday, you like, dang, you really only got $200 in your hand. And me personally, I like to see the fruits of my labor at the end of the day after I've done the work. I really don't like when I get money in advance from people. Let me tell you an example. This Saturday, I actually had a situation like that. The girl, I forgot, this is a special situation. The girl couldn't come to her appointment. I said, well, you know, it's a fee, $25 cancellation, no call, last minute, no call, whatever. She was like, okay, well, I'm gonna send you your money. She said, go ahead and charge my car. She said, matter of fact, charge it for $50 today, and I'll come back and I'll just do it. Now I thought about that, and I should have did that because now she's coming back this Saturday, and she was like, yeah, I'll just use my credit. When she get her service, she said, I'll just use my credit. I said, and it's a true story. I said, I had to think before I spoke. I said, credit, because I'm not used to it. And I'm gonna tell you this is why I don't like it, because I done counted this day and I'm like, it's busy and I'm trying to fit everybody in. I'm like, credit. She's like, remember I paid you, but I went and looked it up on Square. Sure enough, she did give me more money than she should have because I forgot. But I had to go look it up to verify because I deal with so many people. I'm like, Dad, she do got a credit. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you do have a credit up here. I'll see you then. But I don't like that because I already spent that money. I spent that money way back then. And I just wanted to see. So when I'm getting on people about what are you doing with the money, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm telling you, I did it. I just did it. I spent that girl money and I forgot all about it. But I still haven't done the service. You're working. It's almost like a rapper who signed the damn contract all excited, and you ain't realize that you signed on for 6 albums. You get what I'm saying? You signed on for a contract, and now you owe them all these albums. You can't get out the contract because you accepted the money. You done spent it on parties and outfits and clothes and dinners and chicks and cars. It's the same thing to me when you start accepting all these deposits from people. You have not done the work. You are making yourself indentured to people. You're making yourself indentured to your clients on these deposits. You either get them their deposit back or you still owe them work. So I don't never want people prepaying me for services. I don't like being prepaid too much for services like that because that can catch up with you. Hence this situation right here. Yeah. Now I digress. If it's an event or if a person is booking me for a party or large party or something like on Sunday, I am booked out for 4 hours. I am booked out for 4 hours and this person gave me money before all this happened. That's different. But for one-on-one clients, that stuff starts to build up when you start collecting 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. What happens if you get sick? What happens if you get a cold? What happens if you fall and break your leg? What happens if you get a car accident? And you got all these people that you got to cancel. You got to give all the people their money back. You cannot force them to move their darn deposit to another date because the original contract they gave you a deposit on, which is a verbal, actually it's an agreement. When they gave you money, it actually becomes a kind of contract for real. It was on the date that they gave you the deposit for. So people got to be careful about forcing people to move the original contract agreement. When you accept money from people, it's for an exchange of goods and services for a certain amount of money, deposit on this date. If you went in court, you would lose the case because the original contract agreement was a deposit for a service to be rendered on April 1st. And you can't say I'm gonna hold your deposit because I can't do it on April 1st and I'm gonna move it to April 15th. If you can't do it on April 15th, then you can't do it. You cannot do that. So this is just how I look at it. Now, I'm sorry, Dominia, y'all ain't got me started. Y'all should have left me sleep. Dominia, I think you still mute.
Yeah, I mute myself. I don't want to hear me talk to Boston.
You got anything you want to answer that, or you want to go off camera? It's up to you. I ain't trying to hold you hostage.
Now that we've had this case study, this actually was right on time for me because, like I said, I literally was going in my Square app and all my services and all of that right before I got the notification. And yeah, like a lot of the other people, I haven't been getting any notifications. So I was surprised when I got this, and I was like, "Oh, y'all actually letting me know that we're on and rocking." Okay. But, yeah, now that we done went through this, I'm definitely not gonna be charging nobody no deposit because I know me. I already was kind of on the fence about it anyway, just because I don't want to be holding nobody. And like you said, that money will be already spent. And then you looking at your books. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you count the money. You like, oh yeah, okay, I got this. When you get half of it last week, nah, that's not gonna work.
You already spent it.
Mentally, that's not gonna work out for me. So, nah.
And it turns people off, and people may not have it that particular day.
Mm-hmm. And
And
then, yeah, you're right, because I had to think about me when I was still going to other people to get my nails done. And I think right when I had stopped letting people do my nails, that's when a lot of the techs, well, a lot of the black techs here in Memphis was starting to kind of emerge, and everybody was just out of the woodwork trying to charge a deposit. And like you said, when you coming from, because I had been going to the Asians since I was 13. And this was probably when I was like 25, and I had been going to this same shop since then. And I finally decided to stop going to them and, you know, trying to get a black nail tech. And everybody was like, "Oh, booking fee, booking fee, booking fee," and I'm like, "I don't even know you hoes." Like, no, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, you got some good looking pictures on your stuff, but I don't even really know if this is your work. I don't know how slow you are. I don't know what kind of products you're using. Because I was one of the people who was trying to read up on stuff even before I wanted to do nails. And it just was like, nah, like, I don't know you like that to be just giving you some money. Like, you might be trying to popcorn, and I stay in Memphis. So that's just like, no, ma'am, I'm not finna give you, I don't care if it is $10. I'm not finna just give you $10. Because I was in a couple of groups, and it was like a couple of young ladies that did run off on people like that. They was charging these girls, oh yeah, you know, you can just pay your little $10 or $15 booking fee, and y'all done collected all this money from these folks, booked all these bogus appointments, and now you gone in a win. I ain't no telling how much money you done made. So that was really deterring me from even trying to venture out and get a black nail tech in the first place. But I ran across this one girl who was like, "Girl, please, I take cash." I'll see. And same day appointments. Yeah, girl, I will see you. You got something for today? That's something in your chair. Like, and she was cold. I really I miss her doing my nails, but I mean, I like doing my own nails, so it is what it is.
Dominique, we gonna talk off camera because I might come there real soon. I might drive up there and give me a hotel and we kick it for the day. But I'm gonna talk to you off camera because I need to get out. You to breathe. But
it's okay.
No, for real. Yeah. Well, hold on. I feel a lot of techs live paycheck to paycheck and spend it on bills or looking fly. They don't have the money to give it back. That's what I'm saying. And that's tricky when you start doing that. You taking money, you taking advances. You know, like Jay-Z said, y'all out here taking advances. I'm out here taking chances. Okay. Y'all better just I'm just saying what I do. I just get a card on file. And if I have to charge the card, I will charge the card. For me, you putting your card on file is showing that you're serious enough about coming. And that's enough a word I need. Now, if I go to charge your card because you no call, no show, and it don't go through, you simply get blocked. And if you try to reach out to me and say, well, I tried to book with you, but it says I can't book, I'm going to look you up and I'm going to tell you why. And you cannot book with me until you pay me that money. And they just going to go somewhere else. And I don't want you anyway because you're disrespectful. And that's that. That's how I handle that. But that only happens literally, you guys, maybe twice a year to me. But I get more people because I don't charge deposits. But I get people who are serious enough because I say, put your card down. It only going to capture $1 and it's going to release it just to make sure it's a valid card. And therefore, it's a win-win for everybody. You said, I don't expect deposits either. My Square app I'm such a lady. My Square app just hold their card like yours do. What you did. Wait, what did you call that? Acuity, I think you said. Yeah, acuity. That's what I'm saying. That's good enough for me. And if you are marketing to the right person, you got the book, you guys. You got the book and you're marketing to the proper people. You're not bringing in a certain crowd that's like disrespectful and ratchet or whatever. And people respect your business. Them putting down that card should be enough. Because acuity does the job of making sure that it's a valid card. ACUITY. And twice a year, I might have people I go charge their card and it's like decline. and I politely block them. And they know why they blocked. And I randomly sometimes have a person like, I tried the book, and I can look it up because I put notes in the system. That's the other thing. I will put notes. I'll go back in Acuity and block them, and I'll put notes saying person, no call, no show, 4/1/2020. Card decline. And it has a little button that you can check, and it says send to client. I will click send to client to let them know I recorded this shit and then your card declined. What?
Who is this? Shannon Kane said, can you tell me why you prefer Acuity over Square appointments, especially since you use Square for POS? Can you please answer that if you have an answer? Because I would like to know that as well.
Okay.
I'm listening, but I'm not. I'm finna go get Boston out the bathroom. He's playing in the water, but I can still hear it.
Is that in the comments? Okay, because I'm still all the way up here.
Yeah, it's in the comments.
Okay, good advice. It's true. I don't feel comfortable asking for deposits. It's not that I don't even feel comfortable asking for the deposit. I just know that it's a deterrent to a lot of people who could be potentially good clients because they don't have it that day at that moment, but they do want to book you. Just ask for their card. My little opinion. What did you do with that client that had the $50 credit? If you had spent the money, what would I do with that client that had the $50 credit if you had spent the money? She sent me 50. Let's be clear here. I see you, Boston. Boston, come sit in your mama's seat. Oh, your mama back. Okay. Let's be clear here. She sent me 50, but she did a last minute cancellation on me. So out of that 50, she only had a $25 credit, not 50. And I clarified that on the phone with her. She's like, oh, okay. Because maybe she was trying me to see if she had a $50 credit, but I clarified because at first I forgot about the credit. And then when I went and looked it up, dang, she got a credit. That's why I don't like doing stuff like that. Because that's money already spent that I still got to do the work for. I don't like that. It's not a good way to work. But I clarified. I said, okay. And I already knew, but I always make notes. I said, oh yeah, because on February 19th, you were supposed to come. You didn't come, and you called me at this time. I don't even put it in the time. Client texts me at 2:18 on this date and canceled. Day of. Card charge, decline, or card charge this amount. I put notes in. It's a business. You got to be more business-like. So I clarified with her, you sent me 50. I see this here. But you got a $25 credit because there was a $25 fee. Remember, you agreed to it. You were fine with it. She said, okay, yeah, cool. I see you. I said, okay. But then when I got off the phone with her, I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, this is why I don't like doing it. Because when she comes, now I'm doing her service, and I should be expecting $80. And I'm only getting, what, 45? No. Is it 45? $55. And I'm expecting 80. In my head, when I look at my books, I'm looking at 80, but this person only giving me 55 because I spent the money. I don't like that. That's just for me mentally. I don't like spending money that I haven't made, that I haven't actually worked for yet. So I have to honor it. And that's the thing, I have to honor it. Even if it's a loss to me, I have to honor it as a businesswoman. That has nothing to do with her that I spent her money already, because I'm sure I did, or is it sitting in one of my bank accounts? I don't know. But this is why I don't like doing that. Because it will come to bite you on the butt. Like times like now. You prefer to earn your money at the end of service. Exactly. I want to pay me for what I did. Put your card on file in case you screw me, but pay me when I do the work. Thank you for Acuity. I've been using Acuity forever. People don't trust people that charge deposits in Detroit, Scammer City. See, that's what I'm saying. You could be deterring people from that, because people, I have so many people sit in my chair and they're like, so many people charge all these deposits and they work wasn't even that good. It looked all good on social media and it was terrible. I got there, she had me waiting for an hour and 15 minutes. So you asking for all this stuff up front, and then you're not even delivering on your brand promise, because there's such thing called a brand promise, but I digress. So people are funny about that. You will lose people, potential people that you don't even know about because of the way you have things set up. Got to be careful with that one. Can you tell me why you prefer Acuity over Square appointments, especially since you use Square for POS? I use Acuity because it's $10 a month, and it's very straightforward. And it's the thing that I set up when I first came back here and set up the Shecago brand. And it's only $10 a month. That's it. Y'all thought it was going to be some deep answer? It's $10 a month. That's the answer. And I already set it up, and it took me forever to set it up properly. And I'm still tweaking it here and there, but It's not it takes time to set up a scheduling system, put on all the little tedious services, and you got to put on the add-ons that attach to those services so they can click on them. I don't feel like doing it again. I don't have time. My business has grown and scaled out so large that to me, I'll just pay that $10 because it works for me. Also, I have like a book of 300 people here. They're used to that. And believe it or not, a lot of my clients have downloaded and put that web page on their phone. They show me. My regulars, they're like, it's just on their phone. When I say it's on their phone, like, you see how you swipe on your phone? My Acuity scheduling page is one of the pages on their phone. And so when they want to book their appointments, they literally look for an app like they do all day long, and they click on the app, but it's really just a web page because you don't have to have just all apps on your phone. I don't know if you know that. If you have like web pages that you frequent regularly, you can save it to your main screen. So people have my booking page as a main screen on their phone for a quick appointment, and their information is already stored. Their card information is already stored. Their name, email, phone number, all that is stored. So they literally can click on their phone, pick a date, click the service, and when their name pops up, all their other information pops up, and they go book. So that's another reason why I don't switch over either. Because I'm sorry, I was thinking about, I know I skipped somebody's question. I'm so sorry. But that's why, because a lot of my clients are acclimated to that, and it only costs me $10 a month. Okay. So QT, I know I said I was coming to your question earlier, so let me scroll up. If I'm traveling and it's 3 people at one house, do you charge travel fee per person or per household? Per household. Per household. But let me tell you something else. See, you just said something right there. You just said something. It's a mouthful. I'm going to step off and I'm going to let Dominia answer that one. Let me step. You like, what? No, unmute now. Come on now. Help a sister out. You're going to get the next big thing, girl.
So she said per household. Probably could. I don't know. They say, I mean, you going to one spot. Yeah, even though it's multiple, it could be 10 people up in there. Oh, you know what? It's just like you booking like a bridal party or something like that. You're not gonna charge each person a fee or whatever. It's just gonna be one because you're gonna be in one room. So I think that's kind of how you have to look at it. Even though this is not like a bridal party, this may be, I don't know, Grandma Lucy first pedicure. If you don't stop, you about to break my nail. This might be Grandma Lucy like first pedicure, and Mama and granddaughter might be in on it too. So this probably why I'm thinking it's probably why she said per household.
The pain of it all. Girl, did you see that thing where they were doing a TikTok challenge and the girl had her dog and she was doing a TikTok challenge with her dog? Oh, you didn't see it. Girl, they was doing, you know how they be like, dun, 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 and they do something like that and move out the way. Well, the girl had a dog and she took the little dog. It was like a little terrier. She took the dog and was like, dun, 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 and she threw the dog, literally like threw the dog. Everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe she just threw the dog. But this is the funniest thing. The dog got up and got back in line. Literally got up and went back to the back of the line and do it again. Girl, that video has been going viral. But okay, QT, I'm going to tell you this. I was reading this and I started thinking about it. The answer for me is I only charge per household because it's more of a travel and a time thing to set up and break down the travel there, travel back, and the supplies. Okay? But if you think about what you just said, if you travel into somebody's house, 3 people at one house, what you need to be doing is you need to be switching up how you're presenting that service to that person because it now becomes a half-day rate. Okay? 3 people is about at least 5 to 6 hours. So you need to be charging them a whole half a day rate. Don't even go into overcharging and all that. and per service. You could just figure out which one is more, and that's what you charge. But really, 3 people, or you want a 2 pedicure, manicures, and then a full set if you do that or whatever. You're gonna be at their house for 5, 6, 7 hours. Just charge them $400 or whatever, and just be done with it. And when you're doing that type of service, you don't allow a person to just book with their card on file. When you start dealing with larger type services, to me, I consider that a mini party, spa party. You need a deposit, and I personally would ask for 50% down. If I'm going to someone's house and there's 3 damn people, that's a long time to be at someone's house. You're probably going to be there more like 7 hours, depending, because you have to look at how you're going to set up. See, people forget. You got to find out how to get there, where to park. You got to get there. Most people don't know how to have you set up correctly, so you got to get situated. They ain't enough lighting. People don't think because they're not nail techs. There's not enough lighting in the place unless you bring your ring light, but you got to set up all this stuff, and you got to get situated. I'm telling you, the first 45 minutes going to be you finding somewhere to get to. There, getting situated, them making sure that you're comfortable. You want something to drink, and finding you a good place to be in, and figuring out who's going to go first. That's going to be the first 45 minutes. Now you look at another 30 minutes, breaking everything down and cleaning up the area and putting everything back how it was. You already an hour and 15 minutes into your time outside of doing any services. So you need to be factoring that stuff in to how much you're charging. If it's 3 people, what I would do is, and you got to watch how you do things. This is a businesswoman way to do it. You know what? It's 3 of you all. I'm just gonna cut a little deal for y'all. So you getting all this. That normally take about 7.5, 8 hours. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge you a half day rate. See how I just said that? Half day rate is da 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 da. I'm gonna tell you, it just depends. But just kind of finagle it a little bit differently. Like just say when I'm gonna be here. That's gonna take this many hours, but I'll just charge. I'll just charge you a half day rate, but it's gonna be a 50% deposit because I consider this to be a spa party. That's how you do that. And if your half day rate is $300-400, you charge it $300-400, and then but they got to give you half down. I would never just accept a card on file to go to someone's house to do 3 people. You asking to take up a big ass chunk of my day when you look at travel there and back, plus doing 3 people and setting up and breaking down. You taking up my whole day. I actually consider that a day rate, or a half day rate, or a 3/4 day rate. And you say those terms to sound more professional. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And when you sound like that, it put them more at ease to actually pay that. Like they won't feel like, you just a nail tech. I'm not gonna pay you all that money. But when you start talking to them like, nah, I'm a corporation, even though it's just me, they'll be more susceptible to paying whatever you ask because you present it to them like that. If you serve it to them on a paper plate, they're going to treat you like it's a paper plate. You give it to them on a silver platter, they're going to be like, oh, okay, we fancy, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is very true, though. I had to cancel with my hairstylist because of a family emergency and wanted my deposit back, and she tried to move to another date. She couldn't because she spent it. I told you. That's why I don't want money that I haven't worked for yet, because some of that money you're going to be like, Dad. But to be honest with you, I'm going to be real honest with you, Elizabeth. Now that I'm reading this, unless you wrote this wrong, you said I had to cancel with my hairstylist because of family emergency and wanted my deposit back. She don't really owe you a deposit back.
Because you had to cancel.
You had to cancel. She don't owe you a deposit. That's what it's for, to cover them, because see, you all forget that this hairstylist is being inconvenienced and they're losing money. Doesn't matter really what the reason is. If a person allows you a concession, it's because they're being nice, but technically they don't owe it to you, because you said here that you had to cancel with your hairstylist. It doesn't matter what the emergency was. People say stuff like that all the time. So people in our industry, we hear it all the time. Everybody in a car accident, everybody got a family emergency, everybody baby sick all the time. We cannot differentiate who's telling the truth and who's lying. And that's why we have it in place, because people will just start saying that on purpose, because you would look like a douchebag if you didn't give them a concession. But to be honest with you, we hear that so much that we really are kind of desensitized from it. We want to be sensitive, but people are liars, to be honest with you. So to be honest, in this situation, she didn't owe you anything. Actually, you should have. That's what deposits exist for. Really, she could have just kept your deposit because you put that appointment in her book and you made her lose money by not coming, regardless of what the reason was. It's business. It's everybody. I tell my friend all the time, you got too much emotion in business. It's business. And the business in her, that $80 or $75 she might be making off you, that might have been her light bill for the day. It might have been. So the deposit is giving her some sort of money to cover the fact that you didn't come, even though you put time in her books. And a lot of people got so much emotion in business, they fail to see the clarity and the realistic situation at hand. And realistically, if you had to cancel, regardless what the situation was at the last minute, she don't owe you a deposit. That's what the deposit exists for. It's basically saying, hey, if I don't come, here go a little money for taking up your time. That's exactly what a deposit is. If I don't come or I stand you up, this is some money just to take care of you a little bit, even though I know I owe you more. It is. Just saying. I got if I upset you, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm a businesswoman, so I can separate the two. A lot of people got their emotions and how they feel like people should have treated them, and it's business. It has nothing to do with emotion. Just saying. I don't ask for a deposit, but if they don't show up, I will charge them. Yes, you will. I know. See, Cece does what I do. We just get card on file. Cece and I get card on file. We're gonna charge you if you don't come. We ain't gonna call you, we ain't gonna harass you. We're not gonna be like, where you at? Where you at? If you do not show up, we might text you and say, are you close by? If you don't respond in a couple of minutes, we're gonna simply pull that card on file and charge and keep it moving. And we're going to, if you do it more than once, I know I'm gonna block your ass because you don't respect me. And I'm sorry, Boston, that you had to hear these curse words. Oh, she got me blocked. I'm so happy. Well, she got me on mute. Well, I think you can still hear me though.
Yeah, he can hear you. First,
yeah, walk away.
He be in the car with his mama while she driving, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember you. How is?
You say you do per person because they usually add extra services that I didn't schedule for most of the time, but I charge a few bucks more, not per mile. Yeah, I'm just giving you all like my little way of doing it and the way of looking at things and to make sure that you're getting the most money for your service and your time. Your time is important, you guys. And I don't think a lot of people know how to include all the overhead. People don't really know how to charge correctly. Yeah, it takes a while to do. It takes a while to get up there. I bring up everything. I mean everything. Don't let them live on the 18th floor. Yeah, all that stuff takes time. When I work, that's why agencies pay so much. And actually, you guys, I actually got a text from one of my agencies. They said they officially closed the business today. I'm like, what? They're like, we are closed. We appreciate you all through all these 5-6 years. I'm like, what? That's how the business go. I've been on and off with so many different agencies over the years. One disappear, one pop up. I didn't find them, they found me. But I just want to explain that. And this deposit thing, people get it twisted. People get deposits twisted and who's at fault and when you should allow concessions and when you should not. And I'm glad I think Elizabeth just said that. Like, was that Elizabeth? Who was that? If you cancel on a person, when you give a deposit for a service, that's really like a contract, especially if it's done electronically. You can actually go into court or something with that. And I have recorded, and I think I might have taken it down because YouTube marked it, but I've actually recorded shows on court TV where people have gone into court over stuff like this. It becomes a contract. And so if you don't render the service, it then becomes who's at fault. But at this particular time, because of the coronavirus, no one's at fault. So this is where it hurts you if you took all these deposits, because you can't force people to say to not want a deposit. They want their deposit back. Technically, I think you should be giving it to them if they want it back, because it's neither one of you all's fault. It's like a draw. It's a draw. So you got to go back to neutral. You got to go back in your corner in the boxing ring. You got to give them their deposit back. You can't force that because they weren't wrong and you weren't wrong. But if y'all take all these deposits, I guarantee you're gonna spend them. I've yet to hear a person until this case say I have a whole different checking account just for deposits. No, it's going into your money with all the rest, and you probably spending it. that can get weird, like right now. Weird. Or something happens to you, unfortunate, you can't work for a couple of weeks. Now what you gonna do? Just keep all these people deposits, but you spent it. So that's one of the reasons why I don't want to collect them. That's just me. Okay, so Elizabeth said it wasn't until this industry I didn't understand back then, but now I see it. I'm in those shoes with the nails. Yeah, it's both ways, and I think people get deposits kind of twisted up. So that was a great question that she asked. She's like, what should I do with these people deposits? You should give them the option to move it to another date or have it refunded. If you spent it, then as a business person with high integrity, you should find a way to give them people their money back. You shouldn't have really spent it. Deposits are actually supposed to be held. Just like we rent an apartment. When we rent an apartment, I don't know if you notice, I know here in Illinois, if it's over so many units, they have to put that money, deposit money, into a bank account that accrues interest. A lot of tenants don't know that. But I used to be a landlord, so I do know those laws. If you live in a building that has, I think, more than a dozen tenants or so many tenants, I forgot, but they have to put in the interest-bearing checking account. When you get an apartment, if you get an apartment, wouldn't you feel some sort of way if you know that your landlord took your money and went on vacation with it? Landlord's supposed to take your money and put it over to the side. That's business. But a lot of nail techs are spending it. I already knew that, but I just wanted to see how many people would say that. And now it's hitting some people. So that's all I had. Are there any more questions? Or Dominia, do you have a question? Did I miss a question?
Did y'all enjoy the class?
Who, me? Or you asking? I don't know if anybody in here was in the class. It was booked to capacity. I had to tell people to stop sending money because I couldn't take any more people.
Mm-hmm.
See, you still in here. She said, what haven't you done, Shecago? I said that many times. When I start talking to people about my life, they start thinking I'm like a liar, or they like, what? I've done everything. I've done it all. That's why I'm like, I don't really accept a lot of excuses in life from people. I'm like, you're lazy or whatever. I'll say that because I've done it all. Anything you can imagine. Worked in grocery store. That's a lie. I have not worked in grocery store. Worked in a retail store, Walgreens, bartender, makeup artist, nail tech, been in magazines and worked on set and worked in corporate America, marketing manager. And I worked for a publishing company. So my name was already in print way back in the day in the publishing magazines. I've been in print since I was like 21. I've done it all. That's why I'm able to create and do a lot of things that I do, because I have a huge, I'm not saying this in a bragging way, but seriously, I have a very diverse background, very. And I moved out on my own when I was 18. I had my own crib, nice car, everything at 18, like literally months after I graduated high school. So I was just pushed out into the streets really young. That's all. Elizabeth, you said it was very helpful. Dominia said I shouldn't make the announcement. Okay, I thought the class was very helpful. It went for 7 hours. I think some people clicked out a little bit early because I had to rotate people on screen because only 5 people can fit on screen with me at a time. And I put up across the bottom that, you'll rotate it. And I just kept rotating people on screen. I would tell them what to work on. Then I would click them back off the screen and go to the next person. And it went for 7 hours straight. And after we finished the acrylic, I noticed that a lot of people said, wow, they had never, ever did nails that well. They were like, wow, one person said, I spent thousands of dollars on classes, and this is the first class that I've actually understood where I was going wrong. Because most people, before I even worked on the nails, the first thing I did was have people work off nails on paper. Because liquid powder, I worked on liquid powder ratios. So that's the thing. So I think it was helpful. When traveling, are you using waterless pedicures? If not, what is your technique? I have just the regular foot spa. I bought a nice one that's really big and oversized. I ordered it off of on my Fingerhood account, but it's really big and it bubbles and it has some heat, some weak heat. But that's it, nothing fancy, and that's all people expect. So I do water, pedicures with water. But my agency sometimes will send me out to do waterless pedicures. So waterless pedicures is just basically like me spraying them down with alcohol. Then if they have a water nearby, I'll take a towel and put hot water on it as hot as I can get it, and I'll come and kind of compress and refresh their feet. Well, yeah, I'll spray them down with alcohol, then I'll file, shape, and buff their nails. I don't even yeah, just push back the cuticles, file, shape, buff, and I'll spray them down, and I'll take a hot towel, try to get some hot water on a towel and kind of wrap it around, compress, and kind of clean, get in between the toes and press down, refresh the feet, and then I'll massage them and polish. So that's how I do a waterless pedicure. Your insight is definitely getting me prepared for business. Yeah, we got to think about the business part of it. Thanks for all you do. No, thank you guys for your support. You know I'm hard on you, but I want you all to understand why I'm saying certain things. Like, I'm going to give you all a good example. I'm going to give you all a really good example. Cece, why you don't disappear on me? Cece and I have been together today. We had to go get supplies, y'all. Don't condemn us. We had to go get supplies because believe it or not, the nail supplies here in Chicago are secretly open. You just got to know when they open. Mm-hmm. And they selling masks. Cece wanted to buy some masks. They were selling masks. One little box like this for $40. My little goofy butt said, "Oh, that's a good price." But that's because I thought they were talking about a case. She was like, "No, the box that goes in the case, they were selling for $40. I digress. Let me give you all a good. Dang, I forgot what I was going to say. Let me go back and maybe it'll jog my memory. Your insight is definitely getting me prepared for business. Thanks for all you do. This bud's for you. You all may not even be old enough to understand that. It's an old commercial that used to be on TV. Oh, I want to get you all prepared for business. Dominique, do you want to stay on or you want to click off at this point?
I'm fine.
Okay. This right here is very important, you guys. This COVID-19 is so important, and it shows a lot. It teaches us a lot, right? And I'm not going to go too deep. What I will say is that I'm very disturbed by what I'm seeing online with all these nail techs across America right now. Across America. Some of us are so talented. They doing designs that I will never do. Not because I can't do it. I just don't have patience and I don't feel like doing it. But some of these ladies are so talented, yet so unprofessional and misguided. I cannot tell you, Cece and I were talking about this earlier, how many nail techs are putting up these posts. And I hope you all are not one of them. These nail techs right now, because tensions are high, emotions are high. And I keep saying, you got to separate your emotion from business. It will hurt you financially. All these nail techs are posting up saying stuff like this. I've seen about 8 of these posts in the past week. It's funny how nail techs how clients these days want to come hop in our chair now that the discount salons are closed. Where were you when we were sitting here with our books half full? Now you want to come in our chair. I'm not taking nobody. Or just saying something smart. And they're literally posting this stuff up on their social media. And I have seen this numerous times throughout the past week. Have you, Dominique, have you seen this? Have you all that's watching, can you let me know, have you seen these posts popping up? If you in tech communities?
I feel where they coming from, but I'm not finna jeopardize my business either and put that negativity out there in the universe. Like I feel them 100%, but I'm not finna let the world know that this is how I feel.
It.
Like, no, you dumb. I know what kind of clientele I want. And when you putting stuff out there like that, you only you're gonna attract that same energy back to you. And if you going about it already with an attitude, then the no people that was booking with you before gonna continue to not book with you.
I keep seeing these posts. Now,
memes and everything. I'm like, y'all dumb.
Yeah, they're making memes out of it and everything. And I'm like, y'all. But can I tell you something though? Can I be honest with you? I agree with them. And I feel the same way. I keep telling Cece, I feel some sort of way. I texted her the other day. I was like, I feel some sort of way about all these people coming in my chair because they keep coming in here and I ask them where they go and they be like, oh, I just go anywhere or I go to Lee Nails. I've been going there for 12 years. And I'm just like, well, why you want to come to me now? Why you come look checking for me now? I feel the same exact way. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel the same exact way. However, I have to take my emotion and separate from my business. I would never post that emotion because that's what that is, an emotional thought on my business page.
Yep.
You want to know why? Because all these people that I'm getting in, I know that most of them gonna go top back in their chair. But that's why I say don't be afraid to charge. Charge the hazard pay. Charge whatever you feel like you want to charge. Okay? But I'm going to tell you, I've gotten a few good apples. And one of my boys, he called me the other night. I thought he was calling me about bowling because we bowl together. And I thought he was calling to tell me like they're about to pay us out for the bowling because we can't bowl no more. But he was like, you know, such and such was somebody I sent to you. I said, for real, he had to describe. I said, oh, yeah, I remember how I did this. He was like, man, she raved about you. She went on, on, on. She said she definitely coming back. And she said you played a movie for her and you got her some wine and you did all this stuff for her. See, I'm winning some people over. He was like, she kept going on. She said she definitely coming back. But she was a client of the discount salon for years. See, some people never been because some of us make it too hard to come to us. Some of us got nasty attitudes. Some of us are unprofessional. Some of us got too many rules. Some of us don't even respond back for days and days and days. And they'll just go get their nails done. Unprofessional. So I won her over. And then another girl came and all she did was got a pedicure. And then I soaked off her set because she said she didn't want to put on another set because she didn't know how this was going to go. So she just wanted a manicure. So I soaked off her set and gave her a pedicure. She gave me $75 for that. I got $75 for soaking off the set of nails and doing a pedicure. And a lot of that was tip. Well, she gave me a nice tip in that $75. And she's like, I'll be back. Da, da, da. You get what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's going to be a bad apple, but if you put yourself out there as some person with an attitude with the audacity to say that out loud, you could be turning some people off. Now, everybody, don't expect to keep everybody because some people are just using you right now. But you charge them accordingly, you keep it moving. But some of the people can become real clients. Some of the people, you can just change their whole experience because, see, that girl, I didn't even think much of her coming. And I didn't even know that my boy had referred her to me. And he was like, she just went, oh, no. Because I took her nail time to a new level. She came in, oh, this your time. Ain't nobody here but you. I'm all focused on you. Hang your coat right there. You want some candy? I got some M&Ms. I got some Snickers. You want some wine? I got some sangria. You want to watch a movie? What movie you want to watch, girl?
He's okay over there.
You see what I'm saying? And then I do her feet, and I'm doing scrub, and I'm doing shea butter and all this stuff. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I paid them $55 and I paid her $65. But man, for that $10 more, I left out of that feeling fabulous. And my nails look good. The nail she had on was terrible. It was an ombre. It was terrible and thick as hell. And I soaked them out or whatever. And I redid her nails. You could convert some people, but you don't never put your personal thoughts on social media like that. These girls are doing that every day. And I agree with them, but I would never. I'm still going to keep it professional. Still. Wait. You said I have a professional Balava foot spa. I use the bathroom sink for hot water. Liners is so easy for cleanup. Yep, I use liners too. Yep. Shecago, my husband sometimes listens to you, and he said you are already a good friend to him. Ha ha. Hey, husband. Hey. If you're a good man and you got a best friend who's single, I'm single too right now. Right now. Y'all better catch me soon. Okay. Oh my God, yes. Hey, Muni. Hey. Yeah, you said you've seen it. I was so appalled. It's so unprofessional. I know, but guess what? These type of posts are coming up literally every day. And the posts are becoming more and more detailed. Aren't they? Y'all seen them, right? And people are sitting in the house, they arguing. When people post stuff like that in these Facebook groups, man, I saw one post. It was 1,000, right at 1,000 comments, like 966 comments going back and forth. I was like, man. And some people were like agreeing, but other people were like, you messing up your own business and you better use this time to convert people. It's true, but be professional about it and use your discretion and make the best out of it. You say, I've been looking like, why would you say that? Collect your coins. If people stay, they stay. If not, that's life. Yeah, and you collect your coins. If you really feel some type of way, you can charge a hazard pay if you want to. Yes, you can. No, they charge it more because yes, it is. Because guess what? Technically, I shouldn't even be doing your ass. Let's be real. I really should not. And I'm risking my health. And I went over that earlier. But I would explain to him, y'all know I'm vocal. So if somebody has something to say like, that's your real price, I'd be like, yeah, I'm charging a little bit more in this time because I'm spending a lot more money and a lot more of my time doing extra cleanup and buying extra supplies to keep it extra clean and following up behind people. So yeah, and I'm putting myself at risk. But you don't have to book, basically saying like, you ain't got to come, I don't care. Good luck with that though. Yes, it's interesting, but it is what it is. QT said, I've seen it. I'm grateful for the opportunity and going to maximize the time to gain new clients. You can convert some of these people over. I promise you. Okay?
Because I got 4 new pedicure people. They like, I'm not going back to them. Thank you, sis. Come on over here.
What you say, Dominique, girl? Say it one more time, girl. We couldn't even hear you. Come a little closer and say it a little louder with your extra dry.
I was just saying I got 4 more. I got 4.
How many, girl?
4.
How many?
4.
What? Do you know 4 new people can buy you a new car? Do you know 4 new people can get you a car note? Y'all don't understand. It just sounds like 4. 4 can get you a new car, baby. 4 is a new car note. If them people come to you every month. I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm for real taking advantage of the opportunity. I don't care if they don't come back after the stuff is over and done with. I'm perfectly fine with it because I've been banking all this money that I've been making off of them, and this, if nothing else, is more advertisement for me. So
It's
on your face.
Izzy said, exactly, it's an opportunity. Not every customer is a match for oneself. Oh, girl, she got all philosophical. Oh, I've been drinking this wine. Philosophical on us. For oneself. Oneself. Okay, Socrates. For oneself. And that's true. And that's why I said we got to take our emotion out of business, because I have people that come here all day long, and they will not be a good fit. I could just tell from the energy on the phone. If they call and say they pulled up, the way they call me, like, I'm outside, so what you want me to do? So,
like, you can go back to your mammy house.
So that's why I have the sage, honey. I be saging. I be saging all in my house. I sure the hell do. I be saging because everybody that come around you or come in your space ain't gonna be good. You got your sage too? Yes, let's sage, honey. Saging. Y'all better get y'all some too. When you bringing all these different energies around you, you better buy you some sage. Put it up in the camera, Dominica. Let's sage everybody. Let's bless everybody. Let's bless everybody that's watching this. Let's sage. For real though. For real. I had to go get my sage, especially right now. I had to pull it back out. Cece, someone said, I said, girl, I got some. I had a big old bundle. I saged my house. I had a rush of people. I was like, ooh, the energy here. I don't know. I was like, this has been too many different energies. So some of the energies weren't necessarily bad, but some people had heavy energy. I can't explain it. It ain't necessarily bad, but you could just tell they got a lot going on. They could have been cool with you, but you could just tell. You gotta neutralize your space. I'm sure they have a rough draft saying, where y'all at now after quarantine? After this quarantine is over, everybody gonna rush to Asian salons. But guess what? We still gonna get them. You know why? Dominique, you know why?
It's gonna be too many people to service at one time.
Exactly.
And then two,
They don't want to wait. It's gonna be hours on hours.
Especially like the shop that I was going to, it was the owner. Everybody wanted to go to him, and it was a lot of crazy people up in there, like myself, who would wait them 2 or 3 hours at a time just to get one little funky full set. And this gonna be the time where they ain't gonna want to wait.
It's gonna be too crowded. They gonna walk in there and it ain't gonna be nowhere to sit.
Yeah. Will you be quiet? No,
So we still gonna get them. We still gonna get them. It's what you do with the opportunity, right? So Elizabeth said, do you offer private classes? My nail school doesn't teach how to use the e-file and I want to learn. Doesn't have to be soon because I got to buy a good one. Okay, so I do teach private classes, and that's exactly what I'm doing Sunday. Well, I said I had somebody booked out for a half a day. She did it so long ago, I couldn't even remember who it was. Somebody booked me out for a private one-on-one class. I do private one-on-one classes. You have to bring your own model. And if you need a good e-file, if you look right here on Shecago Beauty Source, I have a cordless drill that is just like the Cooper drill that I personally use because I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff. It's the knockoff of the Cooper drill, and it works just fine. And you can finance it on Shecago Beauty Source, which is right here below. Right there below, ChicagoBeautySource.com. The drill is on there, and you can finance and literally just pay I think it's $25 every 2 weeks for the drill. The drill is under $100. The drill is under $100. So if you need a drill right now, you can go on Shecago Beauty Source and order it and finance it, and I will get it out to you. And if you want to do a one-on-one class, then you put down your deposit and you bring your model. That's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. So I do. Okay. Potential clients will watch your page, then see the negativity and book it elsewhere. And that is so true because I have had so many people say, I've been watching you for a while. They do say that. They will sit back and watch you, especially mature clients, real clients who want to develop a relationship and be regulars. They will sit back and watch you. And I've had so many people say, I've been watching you for a while. I've been watching you for over a year now. I hadn't even been wearing nails. I've just been so busy and I've just been trying to give my nails a break. But I've been watching you. I really like your work. My cousin told me about you and I've just been watching your page. You do good work. Because I would never get on there like, oh, motherfucker. Never. If I put up something for my YouTube channel, I usually take it down. I keep that very clean because that's where my money comes in, Instagram. My money comes in off Instagram. I promise you. So you're right. You're definitely right. They be watching you. Lurkers are real. And potential clients are lurkers too. Dominique, they said, that's what's up. Elizabeth over here crying. Izzy Neal over here laughing. Elizabeth going, yas. Because we were saging the screen. Izzy Neal says, sage me. And then they laugh at each other. And you said you have liquid and smoked sage. You do? I haven't heard of that one. I've heard of Palo Santo. This is not the Palo Santo, I don't think. And when I first burned sage, you guys, I was like, this stinks. But guess what? Now when I smell it, it gives me peace. I can't explain it. It's like a calming. It's an acquired smell. When I smell this, it might be a mental thing. What's that?
The Palo Santos.
Palo Santos.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying
like a wooden stick.
Girl, give me one. Give me one. Thank you, girl. Down right there. Thanks, girl. I'm gonna cash app you 30 cents for that. Thank you. Izzy Neal said, I will return back to the nail salon. I'm happy with my plans being mobile and soon renting my space once this is over. My boss didn't give us our last paycheck. It was a nail on the coffin for me. Let's put some sage on her situation, honey, even though it ain't lit. That one right. Palo Santo in this too. See, let me tell you what's happening. They desperate. They weren't expecting this nor prepared for this either. Because I've worked with many of them in 3 different states, and they live paycheck to paycheck too. Because even though they stay busy, y'all forget that they own a commission structure, so they're not making all that money. They own cheap pricing, own a commission, so they're not getting all that money. They work to the bone, and they send a lot of their money home. Believe it or not, I told you one girl I work with. She said she had a roommate, and she worked 7 days a week. She literally worked every day. I think 6 days or 7 days a week, and her roommate sent $5,000 home a month. $5,000 working like a dog. They are not prepared for this. And she lived very humbly. She lived almost like she was poor, but she made good money, but she had to send so much money home. It's a different culture. It's a different understanding and different environment. And they were not prepared for this. And a lot of them do work straight off cash and day to day. Even though they're making the money, they have different family obligations and stuff. So they are going to be suffering. And I know for a fact that they got to keep making money because, like we said, I went to nail supply today. Me and Cece went to nail supply. We had to. I was running out of certain things that I had to have stopped. And man, they had to open up. They're like, just for a couple hours. I called up there like, can I come in? Like, come on, we want to close up at this time, because they're like, we got to open up. A lot of these businesses not going to make it because they were not prepared for this. Even though the government said they're going to help, they're not prepared. That's why I said a lot of people think they just temporarily laid off. A lot of people out of a job just don't realize it yet. A lot of people don't realize they don't have a job anymore. So this is why I tell you guys that you need to be branding. This is why I've been pushing a book for times like this. This is why I talk about buying stocks. This is about everything I say. It leads up to times like this because you see, I'm up here. Dominica, you see, I'm up here having a good time, right? I'm up here sipping wine. I done pulled out all my old lipsticks and went through all my shoes and stuff, and I'm just having a good old time in the house. I'm doing all like this. I took a nap right before I came on here. I'm unfucking bothered. I'm unbothered. Because I already know how it goes, and I'm already prepared. And I want you all to be prepared because this is just phase 1 of what's about to come. All this time I done had this channel, I've been saying, get your brand together, get your social media together. So now we're here. What did I say in the last couple of lives? You all should be using this time to go live, to demonstrate, to let people get to know you. This is what you should be doing right now. You're too shy to do this. You don't have to put your face on camera, put your hand on camera. And just whatever you plan in, like you say, Dominique, you say you've been playing in your stuff. Why are you not playing live? Take this off of mute, girl. Stop playing with me. I'm going to use you. You the scapegoat. Why are you not doing all this playing live? See, I listen to everything. You say you've been doing all this playing because you're kind of bored. I listen. Why haven't you done any of this?
I actually, like, every time I get a new shipment in, I record a video so I can upload it on YouTube. And I have been going live, like, on my Facebook page, but not, like, nail related or nothing like that. Just being on there so people can see who I am. And just so I can pop up on their news feed so that when they see me and be like, oh, that's the cute little quirky girl. And then they see my nails like 2 days later. Oh, she do nails. Yes, I do nails. So while you was kikiing on my live, come on and kiki some of this money up out your pocket to get your nails did. Thank you.
But why you not playing on these nails on camera?
I don't know.
That's what I said on the last live. This is what you all got to get over. You all got to get over your mental humps of being live on camera because everything is on social media nowadays. All these little young girls and young guys that's making themselves into a star, and you like, what do? They do nothing. They do something. They're social media managers. They've become pros at that. I make all my money off social media. Do y'all not realize that? All my clients, I built 300 clients since 2016, probably more. I don't even know. But I'm saying, like, I built hundreds of clients on social media from scratch. Y'all underestimating it. This is the best time to capture people. Internet is running slow because everybody's online.
Mm-hmm.
You all have mental blocks about that. Why you playing in glitter and all the new stuff you bought? Like today I bought some new glitters. And y'all want to see new glitters I bought today? You want to see it? Okay, hold on.
I'm nosy. I keep forgetting that these couch and stuff is a background. Like this, not a real couch, y'all.
You keep exploring my.
No, I'm not exploring. You better not turn them pages while you up here playing. Cause then I don't know who's gonna repeat the cat to you because the page is gonna be.
These are by Kiara Scott, and they say just it's so funny how they make stuff sound so easy, but it ain't just like that. But there's marketing. I'm a marketing person, so I know. But Kiara Scott glitters. It's called Sprinkle. It's from the Sprinkle On collection. But let me show you. So this one,
Ooh.
I'm gonna see if I can open it. But these are really chunky glitters. Oh, I poured some in here in the cap.
Oh, I like that. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay.
Oh, I poured some, but they're like really chunky glitter. So Kiara Sky has a new collection now called the Sprinkle On collection, and it's like 5 different gradients of glitters. This one is my butter half. And it's like a variant of gold and has some clear flakes in there, some iridescent flakes. So it's like a gold variant of glitters in here. And then I got it in blue. Wait a minute.
It's really shiny. I like glitters now. It don't matter what color it is.
Oh, I'm about to fall forward. Hold on. And knock over everything.
I'm gonna need you to be careful.
I know, because it's like I'm working on half the screen. See, and trying to get it open. I'm trying to open it. I'm gonna stand up. Because I want you all to see it. Okay, so I opened it up. Can you all see?
Oh, it's so rich.
It's super rich. That's what made me buy it. Cece and I both bought them. This right here has greens, blues, golds in it.
Stop sign.
I know the rich names.
So that's the gold, that's the blue. I'm sorry, it's the gold, this is blue. Then I got a pink. It's like this one is a multicolor, like with turquoise and pink, gold and everything.
Oh, I like that. Oh. Let me see.
Kiara Sky. I'm pouring it in so you all can really see. I'm pouring in the lid. It's hard for me to put it in the screen because you on the screen.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. I got a glitter bells mix that's almost like that.
Yeah, these, you know what, the Kiara Sky's like, that's what they're doing. It's like they finally kind of replicating a lot of these independent companies, the independent companies that are coming up with all these glitter chunk mixes, and they came up with their own. And you know that's great for encapsulation. But if you're not encapsulating and you're doing a fill-in, you can still use these because you will just set these in hard gel on top of a fill-in. So if you're not encapsulating them, you can still sit them on top of a fill-in. And yeah, they were cheap. So they were $8. Yep.
It's not bad.
So Izzy, this is the time when you said you want to be returning back to nail salon. They're gonna probably jerk you around for your money. You might not get it because you might not be able to catch them right about now. You might have to choke up a loss because of this unique situation. Just be prepared. Sometimes you have to take L's in the game. Unless you could prove that you work there and you could go after them, and then they might be like, okay, give me. If you really get them under the 8 ball, once you catch up with them and you can prove that they owe you money, they may say, give me a week or two, and then they'll be like, come back, get your check, and they'll give you your money. But it might be an uphill battle. Just know. Wait a minute, Dominia wants to do the nail cam.
Oh no, I was just trying because I was reading through the comments. I'm trying to So, hold on. Let me find out where my camera is. I'm on my iPad, y'all.
She doing a nail cam, y'all.
Get off of me so I can not be leaned in so hard. Y'all, I feel so retarded. Okay, so this is my and that's my right hand. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Do you have braces?
Hmm?
You have braces?
No.
Oh, I'm like, I never knew she had braces. Okay. Those are cute. Yellow ombre. Okay. See, you one of them people. Everybody, like, just because they got a little taint of warm weather, they want to go right into the brightest darn colors. I tell my son, I'm not on y'all yet. It's not
I
time.
had got a new I had got a new color in, and this is actually what made people start looking at me. I said, let me go on and pop this on my nails real quick. Everybody all go me and looking bad and retarded in their house, want something to do. Let me go on and pop this on my hands real quick. And this is what attracted all these people. Oh, she do nails? Yes, I do nails. I've been telling y'all this for months now. But now y'all see that I do nails. Thank you. Thank you for noticing me. So yeah, they're gonna be different probably by next week.
So let me tell you this: for those of you all who may not want to go live on camera because you feel like your speed is not where you want it to be, I'm not saying her, I'm just saying just in case. Wait till you lay the acrylic and then go live when you're filing and shaping it, and just talk about what inspired you to do it. Pick up on the filing and shaping. Make your presence known online right now. I'm telling you all, this is the time. If you don't jump on this right now, you're missing out. You better make it known right now, some type of way that you are a nail tech. Because it's too much business out here right now. It's overwhelming. Ugh, glitter get on my lips. Trina said, do I have the hard copy for your book for sale? Yeah, they are available. Yep.
I just lied to her. I just told her no that they weren't in yet because they came from China. Let me go place my order.
No, where you get that from? No. My publisher is here in the United States, and I've had them. I took them off sale while I was on vacation because I wasn't here to actually ship them myself. And I didn't want to take them with me on vacation because I didn't want to be bothered with that, trying to find a printer to print the print label and all that. So I just took them off sale while I was on vacation, but they're here, and my printer is here in the United States. My publisher, rather.
Buy this book.
They will go right in the mail. Can we see those nails? They look cute. They saw them. Okay. You said those are cute glitters. I bought raw glitters. What is the difference? Or is that the term they use? Yeah, that's right. This is raw glitter. But these are chunkier glitters that Kiara Sky came out with, because sometimes you have to go and buy glitters from these independent sellers, who charge a grip for a little teaspoon of glitter. And these Kiara Sky has just come out with their own. This is a lot of damn glitter. This will last you for years, literally. And Kiara Sky came out with their own glitters, and they give you a nice amount of them. And these were only $8 for me. These 3 glitters, and these are popping. Like Cece and I bought the same ones. We put them out in the sunlight. They were going crazy. They were dancing in the sunlight. We stepped out the store. We were like, I said, let's pull out our glitters in the sun. Let's pull them out. And we pulled them out in the sun. We were doing like this in the sun. We were like, wow, wow, wow. And I said, you know what? This is why we friends. Because if I took anybody else who didn't do nails, they were like, girl, get your butt in the car. They don't get it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm prepared for it. I'm going to collect my art stuff this weekend. I got most of my stuff 2 weeks ago. You try from Instacart? Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much where everything is right now. I'm going to use this time to organize. I got so much to do. I got to print out my price list. I have some surprises for you guys, but I'm not even going to announce it because Dominica told me not to. So I'm not even going to announce it right now. Ebony told me not to. And but I'm working on that. I don't go to bed most days till these days. Everybody bored, but I don't go to bed till like 5, 6 in the morning because I'm working on stuff. Being an entrepreneur is a lot of work. And I think people think they just say that it's a lot of work for real. For real. But if you love what you do, it's not even work. It's like you're just excited to get certain things done. So I'm working on some exciting stuff for you guys. Mm. People talking about the class, that's a whole different, that's going to a whole different level. So yeah. Was this a good live for you guys? That's what I want to know. Was this a good live? Did you walk away with something? Did you walk away with some information? I never want you all to walk away from my lives with questions. I want you to walk away from my lives with answers, with solutions, with thought-provoking information. Stuff that's going to make you question if you're doing things in the best way that's making you the most money. That's what I want. So did this live help you guys in any way?
Mm-hmm. It helped me.
No, Dominique, I'm coming there for real. I'm not just saying that because I like to get on little road trips and go away. I get on Groupon and find me a little deal, and I'll be like, I'm coming there. I'm staying at the Marriott. I'm gonna be there for 2 days. The first day we got a party, and the second day we got to go shopping. And I'm hopping on the road at 5 o'clock. Because it wasn't like a 4 or 6 hour ride.
From here to Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. It's like 11.
That's what you're
Oh, no, I'm tripping. It probably is. Yeah.
I'm
thinking about from Jackson. Because I
don't
was a
think it's
student.
that far. I don't think so.
I think it's a little drive.
Okay. So somebody say, yes, indeed, I now know how to handle deposits, and it's up to you. Just giving my little opinion and how I do things and explaining why I do things the way I do and the rationale behind why I do things the way I do. Shannon said, yes, ma'am, cool, yes. And then Ezzy said it helped her. Thank you. No, thank you guys. And what should I do next? What do you all want to see a video on next? What do you all want to discuss next? Just wondering. Well, don't worry. There's so much more to discuss, so I'll come up with something. And it's been over 2 hours again, so I will catch you guys. Thank you so much to our moderator, Dominia. Give a hands up to Dominia. Hey. Look at him. And Boston, hey, our special guest, Boston. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna definitely get this thing back on schedule. I just had to get back from my vacation because it was so fast. That might be the next video because I got the footage from my birthday. I might put that together and we will see, and I'll put that up. Candy Bird's daughter was in there and some other things. So we shall see. Young Thug's Mansion was in there. We shall see. I gotta go really look at the footage. But all right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Are we still friends?
Of course. And I'm gonna get your hot rods. I gotta just go do a little more work, dude. Expensive.
I haven't even seen you before.
Seen what?
You. In real life before.
That's the funny thing about life. It gives you something to look forward to, right? Right? That's all life is, looking forward to the next experience.
Luigi in real life.
I'm real.
Me too, because I'm Luigi.
Okay, yep.
Okay. You're gonna see. Okay, Boston, Chicago is signing out, okay? Ciao. Ciao bella. Bye bye. Arrivederci.
You gotta put on this side. You gotta do with this hand.
Oh.